Do you mind stating your name and the year that you graduated from high school?
I'm Paul Cline, spelled C-L-I-N-E, and I graduated in 1948.
Vivid memory from your years at Carlisle High School.
Oh boy. I don't know, there's a lot. There's a lot. You know, to try and pick out one, it's difficult.
Yeah.
I don't know, pretty much the whole curriculum was that I remember. I started out with a commercial course. That's a course, business course that they had then. I don't know if you still have it or not. And I switched to the general course in my senior year because I had enough credits. I wanted to have fun. So my senior year, I had a lot of fun. And I didn't have to study real hard. So that's probably about as vivid a memory as I get.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a question. Did you play any sports while you were here?
The only major sport I did was track. I ran the mile, half mile and mile. I was never very good, but I ran it.
A nickname like your name is Paul. Did people like call you like Polly or something?
Oh, a nickname?
Yeah.
My nickname was Katz, and I spelled it K-A-T-Z. And there's a long, long story behind that.
Do you mind telling part of it?
Well, basically, I didn't do too many sports, and I wasn't in too many clubs and so on because I worked. I started working in part-time after school in a grocery store. And so the grocery store, there was an elderly lady that worked there that sort of cleaned up things and took care of things. And she had a cat. And I had to sort of take care of that cat a little bit because she was pretty elderly and I was pretty young, so I could do the running. And so they sent me with her cat across a parking lot, a couple parking lots, to the pool room where I delivered that cat to the man that runs the pool room. Well, a friend of mine that worked at the gas station saw me go. He made up a lot of stories about that. And he started calling me Cats. Well, it just sort of grew and hung in there during my school years, but I haven't heard that for a long time.
Okay. What was your favorite class and why?
Well, I would probably say bookkeeping and typing. I knew I was going to be going into business when I got out of school. So I needed to know bookkeeping, how to type, those sorts of things to operate a business. So I guess that would be probably my favorite. You had to take the 3 R's, of course, reading, writing, arithmetic, but those you have to take. But I'd say the main one was I needed to learn the commercial part of it.
What was the funniest moment you can remember from high school?
Oh boy. Funniest. I don't know, probably it wasn't very much fun. But probably one of the things that sticks in my mind is back then when we had detention, you were sent to the principal or vice principal's office for supposedly correction. And then they gave us, the vice principal gave us a choice for our punishment. You could take 5 swats with a paddle about that long, or 5 hours of detention. So, of course, I got sent to the principal's office one time. Did I want the swats or the 5 hours? Well, working after school, I didn't have time for the 5 hours, so I took the swats. Now then, he had a wooden desk on a wooden floor, okay? So you lean over his desk like so, and I drove that desk all the way across his room. Every time he hit me, that me and the desk would go back 2 feet.
Oh my.
So, you know, it was not fun at the time, but it sticks in my mind that was interesting. So,
Is there something you wanted to do in high school but never did?
I would have liked to have participated in more things, more clubs. The only extra activity I had besides track and track practice, so in track season, was the a cappella choir. I don't know if you still have a cappella choir.
We have regular choir. I don't know about a cappella though.
A cappella's without any
Yeah.
piano or accompaniment. So I was in that. I was a songbird.
How well do you think the Carlisle High School prepared you for your life?
Well, the bookkeeping part that I said I had, that prepared me very well for keeping the books in the business. Reading, writing, arithmetic, so to speak, English and all those things. Yes, you have to learn all those things, but everybody does. So I think I was pretty well prepared.
Which teacher or teachers influenced your life and made a lasting impression?
Well, one of the teachers that, in a way, I sort of admired, I had his homeroom teacher. I didn't have her for a subject. She taught Latin. I didn't take any foreign languages. Figured I'd never need them. But she, in addition to teaching school, she played the organ at our church. Well, there's great big, well, you know what church organs are, which I don't understand how people learn to do those things. But she did a great job. And I met her downtown one time, 25 years maybe after high school. And I walked up beside her and says, "Miss Nolan, do you remember me?" She looked at me a while. She says, "Yeah, you were that skinny, black-haired kid."